With regards to sending me to prison, all kinds of people send me to prison all the time. Prison is nothing to me. So, if he has the capacity to send me to prison, I'm available anytime. I'm back to Abuja now. But I think that reaction came from a place of guilt, that he realized that he hasn't done well in this particular episode. And the other reactions are just maybe his brand is built on instilling fear in people. And I think that's what you hear from people. Oh, you should be afraid. You should be afraid. But, yes, you see, this activism we talk about is not a title that, in fact, if you see anybody who has a business card that reads activist, run away from the person. You should go and find out the meaning of activism. Your engagement in an active way for a cause, a good cause, is what they call activism. It doesn't have to mean that you wear the beret or you wear khaki, So I don't have to. I've said it before. It's up to society to define who they say as an activist. Some people say I'm an activist. Some people say Sowore is not an activist. It doesn't give me any concern or worry. So, but the focus, like I said, is for us to see that justice is done. And justice in this particular case is that Bilod should never have been sent to Kuje prison. The essence of bail is to be able to present the person back to undergo his trial. It's to ensure that the person doesn't run away. And I heard that he told the judge that he has a house in Abuja. Please, let me go. He didn't take it serious at first, but they had it planned for him. That's what is painful for me. The Nigeria police and the prosecutor from Nigeria police, they had it planned out because they do it to me. That's why they made sure that his arraignment was done very close to a public holiday. And they know that judges are also going on a short vacation till April 13. So at the end of the day, cumulatively, they would have succeeded in extracting punishment for an offense that they know will not go anywhere. The offense is not good. There's no trial that will send Bilod to not what has happened. If you look at even their charges, one of the most ridiculous, they accused Bilod of violation of the copyright of Rattel. You must be able to present that you have from the World Copyright Organization that you have copyrighted the head of that animal they call Rattel. And I'm sure if you find out, they are not the owner. I don't think they even registered, So copyright is different from company registration. If you want to copyright an idea or you want to patent an idea, it's a whole different registration. Sometimes it takes years for it to do it. So how can you then charge somebody and send them to prison for copyright of something that is out there? Rattel is not even related to Verydarkman. It's an animal. So it's just like you say you are the copyright owner of my head. No, I said they are not. That's why I said they are not related. You understand? Rattel is an animal, So it's not. They are not related. So you can't claim that you own the head of an animal, the picture of an animal, except you go to the World Copyright Organization to copyright. And if you get there, you'll be surprised that other people have copyrighted. But there are certain things that you also can't copyright because you don't own them. It's just like you say that you are the copyright owner of clouds. That nobody can pass through clouds, so no plane can fly through your clouds. Is that possible? Or you are the copyright owner of oxygen. Those are explanations that people need to hear. But I want to state it very clearly that my reaction has nothing to do with him. My reaction is to the foolish people in the police force, who did this, and those are my focus. That's why I'm upset that the police know what they did is not right, and they should never have done it in the first place. And I mean it that even if tomorrow, as he continues to do, to ply his trade, they come after him, I will say, if it is unjust, I will say fight for him. I don't know how many of these kids, this content creator, some of them, the only reason they are doing content creation is because I went and built them out of police station in this Abuja. Every time they arrest them, I just go there, I don't ask questions, I take you out. When they come out, they even start abusing me. It's fundamental human rights. Because they got to keep the content creation going. It's creativity, and I'm a lover of creativity as much as I'm a lover of human rights. Very dark man. If I had not intervened on his behalf on Easter Sunday of 2024, That was the day he was arrested. It was the first time he enjoyed freedom, and he brags about it. He will not be able to be doing what he's doing today if I had abandoned him in prison at that time. When he was arrested second time, I went to the Federal Ministry of Justice with Pelumi and all these lawyers, and they invited me back with Deji at 4 p.m. to say, we are going to release him. By 5 o'clock, Deji was already released him. He's doing well for himself. But it is wrong to adopt the same method to oppress other people. So you could also have said that Verydarkman is a criminal when he was arrested for cybercrime twice, or when the EFCC said they want to keep him for as long as they want because they suspected that he's a criminal. They are suspects. And the fact that you are suspected of committing a crime should not lead to your being sent to prison permanently without first resolving whether you have committed a crime or not. I can mention names. Even recently, you've been in this court when I was asking for them to be fair and just towards Malami. Malami is on bail now, even though he had an agreement not to talk too much with the federal government. We're talking about free and fair procedures and processes for people like El Rufai, and we hope that one of these days he will also be out to enjoy his freedom while the trial is going on. You cannot call a person a criminal except a judge has declared the person a criminal. So, but just to be sure, as a media person, you can call a person a criminal generically. That's use of language. But for your information, I don't support criminals.
Vidian was just trying to keep his business, and all what he was trying to do was he wants his brother to be doing the business of Bilod. That is just the truth. We've all been to China, we know how it works, and we know how things have been going. And I cannot be an Igbo man and you want to kill my business, and I'll be looking at you blindfoldedly, watching to wait till you kill my business. So I have to rise by whatever makes me the brave Igbo man that eats fresh. So.
What you've seen online and from both parts of the divide and how was also attacked.
No, he has demonstrated what the true activism. It's not like somebody waking up overnight, putting up ring lights and started saying you're an activist. I was SUG president during my own time, and we impacted. We know how. There was a time ASU strike 2010. We came out, I mobilized boss. We blocked River Niger, no vehicle was able to pass. We know what is true activism. Not somebody that wake up without anything upstairs. I don't even know if you went to any university in Nigeria. You just wake up, you say you're an activist. It doesn't happen. It's not done anywhere.
It's not rocket science.
Yes, it's not rocket science. Activism you have to start from somewhere. I ran mechanical engineering at Anambra State University. I was SUG president. We did a lot of student unionism. That even today now, there is no SUG president as of 2013, 2014, 12, 13 years ago that will say he doesn't know me. And if you want to say, want to start that, it has to be a circle that these people have to assemble, then we'll be together. But they start illiterate being on the streets, coming out and saying he's an activist. I don't see. Sowore has been our leader. You can see me putting out revolution now. He's our leader that we believe on. He has been on the struggle far long, so many years ago, and he's consistent with what even the Verydarkman has come to his own rescue at a time. So he has been a leader, and today I released a track. I use AI to do music, and I released a track on his behalf, showing consistency, and this is what he believes in. It's not about somebody just waking up overnight, set up ring light, and say you're an activist.
Bilod is out. They are father. They are father. Papa. I don't see how now they drive himself. Now they drive himself. Papa.